Let me ask you something. How do you usually start your day? Well, for a long time, mine was all about coffee and catching up on everything I didn't finish the day before. You know, checking your emails, checking your texts, things like that. Sound familiar? But I've learned that mornings don't have to be rushed. They can actually be a time to take care of you. Women everywhere are chasing dreams, starting new adventures, and finally putting themselves first. And it all starts with how we start our day. Today, I'm sharing 6 simple morning habits to help you feel more energized, focused, and strong. So let's do this. Welcome to All About Hair and so much more. I'm your host, Denise Keilitz, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love hair, beauty, and all the ways to feel amazing inside and out, you're in the right place. But here's the twist. We're not just talking hair anymore. We'll dive into everything life after 50 brings. Health, hormones, relationships, fitness, and so much more. This is a space for women who are embracing change, building confidence, and living with creativity and grace. So let's get started. First things first, you want to start with a gentle stretch. We've all heard it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that does come with your muscles too. Yep, it's true. So as we age, our flexibility and our balance become more important than ever. So start your day with just a 5-minute stretch. Get over on the side of the bed, when you're waking up. And even if it's just reaching for your toes and rolling your shoulders, it just sets the tone for the day and it helps prevent stiffness. And did you know that stretching actually helps other age-related aches? Yeah, I found out that hamstrings, if your hamstrings are tight, it actually makes your lower back hurt. That is actually from sitting at, for me, it's from sitting at my desk all day. I've actually incorporated stretching into my gym routine. When we go to the gym, we go about 5 times a week. We try to. And I've actually incorporated 15 minutes of my gym routine because I like to lift weights. I like to get on the treadmill, but I've actually incorporated 15 minutes to just stretching. And that has really helped my lower back pain. You want to make sure you're stretching your hamstrings, your calves, your shoulders for sure. We hold a lot of stress in our back, in our upper back, in our shoulders. I don't know about you, but my shoulder blades, oh my goodness. So if you can find some simple stretches to do and incorporate that in your morning, you will feel so much better throughout the day. Second thing you want to consider, and I heard this tip from Rachel Hollis, you want to make sure that you hydrate before you drink coffee. I know. Coffee's the thing that gets you going, especially if you're a coffee drinker like me. But while your coffee's brewing, drink at least 8 ounces of room temperature water so it doesn't shock your system. And if you can drink more than that, that's even better because you really should be drinking, I think what it is like your weight, or you double your weight in water in ounces every day. Why do you want to do this? Overnight, your body becomes dehydrated. And so rehydrating first thing in the morning helps your brain, your energy levels, and digestion. And yes, coffee's still on the table. In fact, studies show it can help with focus and even help protect against cognitive decline. Drink your water, then drink your coffee. The third thing you want to consider is stepping into the sunshine. Before you get on your phone, before you open your laptop, step outside. Breathe in the morning air, soak up a little sunshine. We love to watch the sunrise every single day. We're fortunate enough that our sunroom faces the east, so we get to watch the sunrise every morning. Love it. We're very, very blessed. Stepping out into the sun, not just watching the sunrise, but stepping outside into the sun, get your face in the sunshine. It actually boosts your mood. It supports vitamin D production, and it helps set your internal clock. But even if it's cloudy, just being in nature without distractions like your cell phone can lift your spirits. What you really want to do is, maybe take your dog for a walk or get out in your garden, pull a few weeds, or just simply stand on your porch and think about how grateful you are. But make sure you're doing it without any devices. Don't have your plugs in. What are they called? Ear pods in. Don't have your phone going. Don't listen to podcasts while you're doing it. Don't listen to music. Just listen to nature. And whatever that looks like to you, make sure you make it a morning ritual. I think you're really going to enjoy that one. Number 4, move your body. Yeah, even if it's just for a little bit. Hormones change and muscle mass declines. You've probably noticed that, and you know how important weight training, weightlifting, it is important. But moving your body, that's our superpower. Yep. Whether it's just going for a walk, a brisk walk, or maybe you're dancing around in your kitchen while you're making breakfast, or just 20 minutes of strength training. If you don't have weights, use soup cans. Use water bottles filled with water and find something you enjoy, but schedule it early in the day. That's the deal, because life gets in the way. I tell you, if we don't work out and go to the gym first thing in the morning, it just doesn't get done. Things happen, or you just don't feel like it in the afternoon because you've been going all day long. But just remember, whatever you plan doing, moving your body, remember consistency over intensity. You don't have to go full on all the time, but you do need to be consistent. That's like with anything. A little bit of movement goes a long way if you do it every day. Eating a balanced breakfast. Do you know how important this is? Skip the sugar. Don't eat cereal or muffins, donuts, or my favorite, pancakes. Fuel your morning with something nourishing that has protein in it. Actually, experts recommend a combo of protein, healthy fats, and produce. And it doesn't have to be fancy. It can be scrambled eggs with spinach, or Greek yogurt with blueberries, or even a smoothie that you throw some protein powder in, maybe some banana, some Greek yogurt, spinach, whatever you have. Sit down and really savor your breakfast. It also just creates a moment of peace before your day begins. Remember to do this without scrolling on your phone. Everything is without scrolling on your phone. I know if you're like me, you tend to reach for that phone first. I tend to do it because my husband and I do Wordle every morning. And so while our coffee's brewing, we're both doing our Wordle. Get your brain going too. Okay, lastly, before your day gets going, take 5 minutes to plan your meals. I know, I'm not a good meal planner. It is one really good thing to do. My sister's really good at this. She plans all her meals. She actually makes all her meals on Sunday for the whole week. So that way she sets herself up for success. And she's lost like 25 pounds doing it this way. So she divvies out her meals in little glass containers and puts it in the refrigerator. And that way her and her husband just have easy breezy lunch, or sometimes even dinner when she has to work late. But think stuff like salmon, walnuts, leafy greens, calcium-rich foods. My favorite snack would be almonds with cheese. Love that. I love it. And if you want to, you can add an apple in there too, because that's great for fiber. Anyway, just having a plan for what you're going to snack on, what you're going to have for lunch, it really does reduce your stress later, because when we're at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do hear, ugh, I hate that. What's for dinner? I hate that. I hate that decision-making time. And if you don't have simple solutions, you're going to just eat like crap. Trust me, I've done it, and I'm sure you've done it too. So here's my closing thoughts. Let's just recap what we've talked about. Stretch, hydrate, get some sunshine, move your body, eat well for breakfast, and plan your meals. It's not about overhauling your life overnight. Come on. It's just about small shifts that can add up, and habits to remind you that you're worth the time, energy, and care. This is the time to find joy in your life, even in the smallest things. So whether it's your morning cup of coffee, your sunrise walk, or just that peaceful bite of breakfast, lean into the beauty of now. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with a friend who might need a little morning inspiration too. And until next time, remember, when you know better, you do better. Thanks for tuning in to All About Hair and so much more. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a new one. And if you think someone else would love it too, share the episode. Let's keep spreading the love and learning together. See you next time. Hey there, beauty pros. If you're tired of juggling multiple tools to run your business, it's time to check out Gloss Genius, the all-in-one software designed specifically for salons and spas. Imagine managing bookings, payments, marketing, and team schedules all on one simple platform. Switching to Gloss Genius is effortless thanks to their free data transfer service. They handle the details so you can keep your focus on what you do best. With Gloss Genius, you can control your calendar and maximize your time with features like double booking, wait lists, and automated gap fills. Plus, checkout is quick and classy with a card reader that matches your salon's vibe, making payments easy for both you and your clients. Ready to elevate your business? Click on the link in my show notes and try Gloss Genius today. Trust me, once you make the switch, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it.